Hi, Scorpio Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Scorpio, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread. I've already pre-shuffled the deck here, and I'm going to shuffle just a few more times and we'll go ahead and get started. Just trying to take a glance here at the moon phases, because I do believe we are in a full moon energy. And just as I said that, the Jupiter hour, the aura, is now beginning. So a very abundant and expansive time, a great time for this reading as well, connecting to spirituality. Today is March 7th, 2023, and the full moon, which is known for this moon as this full moon phase. During this full moon phase, it is the warm moon, W-O-R-M, but it also rhymes with W-A-R-M, so take that as it resonates for you. The full moon, according to where I am located, will be at its fullest at 12:40 p.m. So this is pretty nostalgic, very cool. Always a pleasure when I do your readings. There's no magic left behind here. Let me go ahead and get started with the shuffling. I hope that you're all doing well, feeling well, and staying blessed. The moon is super, super pretty. Not one to be covered up either. There's been a few full moon phases, the last couple maybe, where they wanted to play peekaboo, but I do feel it was an attempt, like low-key, on the clouds, like just wanting to cover it up. And that may mean something as far as what may have been taking place or going on in the past, I'd say 6 months or so, maybe less than. But there definitely being some things bubbling underneath the surface where this could be just a lot of misbehaving, a lot of naughty behavior. Almost like I'm getting the energy of adults acting like preschoolers, where if the teacher isn't watching, but God's always watching, let's just mention that first. Acting as if the teacher isn't watching and misbehaving towards the other kids because they're hurting inside. Acting out and projecting, maybe thinking that it's funny, or getting pleasure from wanting to hurt another because they're hurting so bad. That being picked up here. I did channel your title a while ago as HH and H. And I do know that to be connected to Egypt. But with the 3 energy being present there and then the H's, that may be significant for you in some kind of special way. I am getting High Priestess and Hierophant, the other H, wanting to still be connected to Egypt in some kind of way. So, and I am hearing Hecate. I may go ahead and just kind of do a glimpse of research and leave something in the description box. And then, after I channeled that first part of the title, just the other day, I was I was chilling and was watching. I like to watch old school TV sometimes, or I'll just be flipping through. I don't have cable. I'll just be flipping through these little digital stations to see what kind of surprise comes through. And the show called Heart to Heart. OMG. I really love this show. It's this couple on the show. They are so adorable. It's almost as if they're not acting. But it's almost like a Bonnie and Clyde deal where it's a couple and they just, for some reason, they'll just be chilling too and, you know, minding their own business and have people that want to come after them just because of how awesome it is that they are or the talents that they have. Like the other day I was watching a show, and the woman in the couple just got targeted because she was so pretty. There was this man who was an art collector and decided that he was going to make her a part of his collection. And in order for him to do that, he was just going to go ahead and murk her boyfriend, or her husband, I should say, they're married, and, you know, take care of that, and, or attempt to. And just the teamwork that they have together, it was just so awesome. They have a butler assistant type person that, you know, is a part of their team too. And it was a really good show. I'm about to tell the whole show and take up your whole reading here, but that wanted to come through, heart to heart. But it wasn't just heart to heart, it was heart to heart to heart. And the way that they spell heart on that TV show is H-A-R-T. What I was picking up was the actual heart itself that we all have from within, H-E-A-R-T, heart to heart to heart. And so very special energy that wanted to come through. That couple energy may be significant for you as far as that teamwork. I do feel that's a lot of what it is you are all manifesting and just really truly wanting in your lives. Is someone who is your equal, who is very special to you, where you both feel that you don't need anyone else because you're very unique individuals who just aren't meant to be around people all the time. But you also are just so damn fly that you may get targeted just for being, you know, who it is that you are. And you having the power and the strength to overcome any obstacle, especially if you're on the path of integrity and doing what's right and what's true for you. So let me go ahead and get this reading started. That was pretty deep. We'll put this right here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this here. Do 3. That show is so bomb. And I'm so happy when I catch it. It's such a delight. Like the love, it really feels like, I don't know if they really were married in real life, but you really cannot tell. That's how intense and deep that connection is that they share. Even if they're acting together, they just had a really great bond that really made that show super, super special. And I do believe it was maybe based in, I want to say early 70s, maybe just 70s period. Could be 60s. But I'm feeling 70s. That may be significant too. Okay, let's see what your first card is. We have the Hermit in reverse, just getting this thing about coming out of one's shell. No longer needing to stay within or go within to get that win and find that light. You have discovered a new and true light from within yourself, and you're feeling very bright. With this being connected to your dark energy, I just feel that it's an enlivening and thriving energy for you here. See how shiny that is? I love that. It's like the sun. I feel it's that warm energy that I was picking up on, connected to the full moon here. With that other word, warm, like wiggly worm, W-O-R-M. Also wanting to be connected to W-A-R-M. So maybe being that wiggly worm and fighting your way through the dirt and coming out of this. I'm getting, you know, through the rain. There being some rain. And that being connected to this hermit situation here. So making your way out of that dirt. I'm also getting lotus energy and rising from the mud. Coming out of this and shining bright and not getting stepped on. One of the things that I know as a child, I mean, I don't know how I really felt about it, but seeing the worms that would pop up when it rained and how much they got stepped on, like there would be so many. I remember just on my way to school or just being in an area where I was going to school, and then I don't know, it just was weird. Or even on sidewalks, and they would just pop up and be there. And people just step on them like they wasn't there. And I don't believe I've ever stepped on one. If I have, it wasn't intentional, but I'm just getting there being a connection to this, like being unafraid and knowing and trusting that you're going to be rising from this dirt and you're not going to be stepped on, that you're going to be able to thrive and come out of this warm phase here, and possibly with this full moon energy too. As the full moon is about paying attention, and we do have that energy here with this being a card of Virgo, this Hermit card, connected to the 9 energy, also that beautiful energy of Jupiter that we're in right now. 9th house energy of Sagittarius being here, and that being one of the planets, or excuse me, one of the zodiac signs for the planet of Jupiter. Jupiter being the ruler of both Saturn and Pisces. So, yeah, beautiful energy there. There's just being, I'm getting awakening energy, seeing the light, being the light, no longer being in one shell. Cancerian energy possibly coming through, connected to this here. So you may have strong Cancer in your chart. 4th house energy, that having to do with security, safety, unconditional love, protection, very deep emotion. But having that protectiveness for sure. Security definitely wanting to come through. Very interesting. That H energy. We have a word here with the letter H. Beginning with the letter H, I should say. And I'm seeing 2 H's here anyway, but the Hermit. And my nose started to itch. Let's go ahead and see what your second card is. We have the Star in reverse here. So what I'm getting here is pretty much a Scorpionic story here, where I don't feel it's so much about the reversals. I feel it's about the message and the energy, and this being a Scorpio reading, just speaking to a very powerful and impactful situation that's taking place. So with this, I am getting that there is a star presence here. I do feel that when it comes to a Virgo person, and this could be someone that's in your past, I'm getting this as being you, and this being someone here who just may have been in hermit mode and may be feeling froggy. And so I do feel too that there may be, I was getting the word obsession pretty heavily. So with you being in your power, it just totally makes sense, as that's one of one of these Scorpionic traits that can take place when it comes to a lower vibration, is obsession. And so with you just being very magnetic, very strong in your power, being the star that you are, could be possible this person with this Virgo energy also has Scorpio in their chart. But I do feel that this is someone that you have been connected to and have definitely left behind. This person may also be going through that awakening experience and realizing and seeing you. There's a star that is typically seen inside of this lantern here. And so I do feel that this person may have tried to keep you contained or felt like they could control you in some kind of way. And this being connected to that HHH code and unlocking, having the key to unlock yourself into your sovereignty and your freedom, and you doing so and already having done so, being the star power here. This is a strong energy of Aquarius here too. This being a card of 17, coming together to create that beautiful 8. So that's where I'm getting you being here in your power here. 8th house energy of Scorpio. Being able to take the energy of what you've been dealt, possibly from this person here, as I'm seeing that vessel, coming this way from this energy here, and being able to take it and put it into the earth and nurture others. To be able to alchemize and take the energy of negativity and neutralize it to make it benefit rather than be a detriment. There's great nurturance here. There's vulnerability here too. There's a very strong, beautiful energy of nakedness. So you being comfortable in your skin, being very confident with who it is that you are, knowing and trusting the universe and that you're blessed, safe, divine, and protected with that huge star that comes right above you and before you here. Again, I feel that these reversals are just speaking to your scorpionic energy and how strong it is that you are in your power. The message is still wanting to come through in the way that they are being presented, because I am getting with the star in reverse a wish not coming true and through when it comes to this person here. Them not being able to have you being off limits and setting yourself up this way after they may have had a chance already. And with there being a separation, this putting this person in that hermit energy. But now this person coming out of their shell, again, possibly feeling froggy, wanting to try to keep you contained, but there being an awakening experience to who it is that you truly are and what it is that you're able to do, and that you're not even paying attention to this person. You're taking care of your business and doing the best that you can for yourself and for others who are in alignment and staying on the path of integrity. Your third card. This is also in the second place energy of Taurus, where I'm getting Hierophant energy, loyalty, commitment, dedication, also a part of that power. But that being that other H there with the Hierophant energy wanting to be connected to that. The Hierophant being a card of Taurus. Fifth house energy, also Leo energy coming through. And that also speaking to transformation, but having that great sexual attraction as well. That being about that the 5 energy also about highly desirable energy that one can have from within. Life path 5 or soul path 5 could be significant. We have the 5 of Swords. So I'm just getting this as you taking your power back. Anyone who's attempting to come at you with any kind of nonsense, I do feel that you're just pretty much taking the power of the swords that you do have, that you dealt with as you're holding. I'm getting you holding this 3 of Swords because this is what you've been dealt and you're over it. You're over it. You're utilizing. This is the alchemization of what it is that you're doing here as the star. Taking the energy of a 3 of Swords that you've been given and utilizing that to the best of your advantage to be able to defend and protect yourself and to discontinue any kind of nonsense that has to do with negativity and toxicity. You know too much, all too well about this kind of energy that may be trying to come your way. Very interesting too with that heart-to-heart situation and you just being you. Hate, jealousy, envy wanting to come your way because other people cannot handle how awesome it is that you are because they don't have that belief from within themselves to be able to know what it is that they're capable of and how special it is that they are. So they'd rather put that focus on you and project onto you. You taking a stand here with this 5 of Sword energy and saying no. Sword energy is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So very possible that this person here too, what I'm getting with this being in the same row here, may possess some of that energy here with the swords here, and you as well here. You may have a cusping energy with Libra. And that's more of that 5 energy that's wanting to come through that was connected and coming through from the Hierophant energy, with this being the second card, second house energy of Taurus connected there to the Hierophant. And that being about that change and that significance of what it is that you're doing. And this just being, even though this is swords, I'm getting this being more physical energy that's taking place here. Saying no to the bullies. This is an undercover bully. All right, let's see what your 4th card is. This person is burdened. I feel that these are going to come out as clarifying cards for these top cards here because the story is enough in itself here. Where I feel that this is just speaking to how it is that you're standing up for yourself. You've unlocked the key to the power from within yourself to be able to overcome any obstacles or any kind of distractions or interceptions or interruptions of toxic connections here. or anyone who may be trying to bully you, underestimating you and not realizing that you have this powerful Scorpio energy from within you. So this person having great burden, and that just being about what it is that they've been wanting to project, and that being a part of that Five of Swords, and what it is that you're stopping. This is also about the end of burden when it comes to this particular energy here. But this person is very burdened. Wands energy is fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. 10 speaking to endings. I do get too that this person is having trouble moving forward because they're carrying so much. They're carrying so much, but they're also carrying it in front of them. They also have their head down. They have their head down here too. There's an energy of keeping one's head down. So I'm getting that being connected to pessimism and choosing to remain stuck in a certain perspective. Not willing to see others' perspectives. And not seeing their potential. That already wanting to come through. And because they're not seeing their potential, it's a block. All of this energy of these wands here are a block for this person here. They're holding one wand here. And I feel that that's a part of a perpetrating energy here. Acting as if they're footloose and fancy free. You know, coming out of their shell feeling froggy. But this is really how they are from within. And that did come through here. And that being a part of the reason that they want to project, possibly try to keep you contained or still be connected to you in some kind of way. And with these reversals, I'm just hearing a big, huge no. Because also, too, of the clarification of what this person has really got going on, that 1 is actually this 10 here, where that 10 breaks down to a 1. But I feel it's just kind of bringing to light what that 1 really represents in this wand here and why it is that this person acts the way that they do. It's because of this and not releasing and having this heavy burden where they're not able to see the beautiful light that shines around them and in front of them. All they have to do is drop it. Capricorn energy, Saturnian energy being connected to this as well, reaping what one has been sowing. And that possibly being a part of this burden here too. So maybe this being a part of that awakening experience and helping one to see that maybe, you know, they're creating their own situation here and it's no one else's fault but their own. They're responsible for themselves. And with the actions that they've taken towards others, that possibly being a great factor here too. Contributing to that 10 of Wands there. Too much energy being spent on this. Let's go ahead and we'll move on. This is also 4th house energy connected to that Cancerian energy here too. Where I do feel with that reflection energy, you coming out of your shell, I feel that that's right here in the Star card. I was getting that from this Hermit in reverse, where it could be still part of that tie or connect that you've had with this person. Because what takes place from within us presents itself on the outer. So I am getting, as these cards were coming out, this being a completely separate person here. But this still having the energy from what's taking place from within you and you coming out of your shell. On that more positive note, where on that negative side here, we have this energy here and it just being brought to light what this person has been dealing with and why it is that they're acting the way that they do. Your 5th card, we have the 2 of Wands. And so this just being the energy of the Hangman is what I'm getting. With this being a reversal energy of upright energy of what could be about making a decision to move forward. I do feel that with the reversal energy that's present here, it's also speaking to the Hangman energy that is residing from within you. Where you're at a pause here, you have the keys. And that is a part of that Hangman energy where in some of the cards of the Hangman, You'll see the hangman either holding a key in their hand or in their mouth, having the keys to be able to unlock themselves from any kind of suspension. But being in this mode, I feel it's about having that greater perspective, seeing things from a different perspective, also seeing the bigger picture of things, and then alchemizing in the meantime and being able to take the energy of what's coming from here and transmuting that energy here. So I'm just getting this being hangman rather than it being actual two of wands. This is your energy here that's coming through with the Mars energy. Mars being your ruler. I'm also getting this being a part of the know of this two and this coupledom energy where someone wanting to be connected to you and put an action or fire into that, coming out of their shell, feeling froggy. This just being even more of a confirmation of the know that was coming through connected to this star. The energy of this person in the reversal is also facing towards the energy of East, and that being about initiation and action. So we still have the energy of action here, but it's about you wanting to move forward and doing so successfully here. I'm hearing more sirens, so I'll just take that as another confirmation there. Two energy, I'm also getting connected to High Priestess. I'm also getting Justice energy. And this just being supportive energy by the ancestors, by your divine light, your spirit guides, helping you to be able to move forward here too, because you're putting that trust into the universe and making sure you stay on the path of integrity here. So being supported and being able to move forward successfully. Using your scorpionic energy to be able to do this in a very meticulous and smooth way. That is also a very healthy one. Non-toxic. I do feel as your Scorpio energy being connected to the moon and it being debilitated, you've experienced enough of that toxicity where now the scales are balancing themselves out. And there's just you just being all about your positivity and your peace. But using your scorpionic energy in a very integral way in order to be able to maintain that and disregard any kind of nonsense. Connected to burden, projection, unnecessary actions that can be hurtful, coming from hurt people. You having boundaries. Your last card. And this being everything I just said is a part of that transformative energy connected to this being the 5th card and that 5 energy. And that going right back to that 5 of Swords there. Even more cool too, I love how these cards are laid out because the 2nd house energy is also aligned with the 5 energy. And that being connected to the Hierophant, which is a Taurus energy, but you have 2nd house energy of Taurus here. Super neat. Your 6th card. 7 of Wands. You standing your ground, having boundaries. It's confirming that 5 of Swords depiction that wanted to come through for you. I'm going to readjust here. But you also having the higher ground advantage. I'm hearing fake Scorpio. That just wanted to come through. I was getting the energy of all of these being reversals. And so with this upright energy, that just kind of speaking to an energy of being fake is what I'm getting. And that being a part of the burden there of this person here. Not being true and not being real with who it is that they are, especially when it comes to themselves. Being true to themselves, but not being true when it comes to others. And the light of day kind of shining on this person and possibly exposing this. That being part of that coming out of the shell energy here too with that Hermit in reverse. There being some kind of exposure. We are in that Jupiter energy too of expansion. Sagittarius energy having strong fire and light energy connected to that. So again, more light being brought to a situation. Of someone that you've been connected to who has heavy burden, and you've taken this energy and very successfully transmuted that energy to make it work in your favor, but then also for the betterment of all, being strong in the action of moving forward and staying steady with who it is that you are, increasing on your power, being divine and protected, standing your ground against anyone who brings any kind of nonsense, and it just being confirmed with the Seven of Wands. Again, Wands is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and Ophiuchus. 7 energy going back to the 7 stars here. That's in the star card here. Strong Aquarius energy too, with this being a card of Aquarius, and then we have 1 and 1. 11 energy, mastery coming through. Strong star power, that's very present here, but 11th house energy is also Aquarius, so double Aquarius energy here too. That I feel just speaking to more of the tools and the power that you have from within to be able to create and make the change, be the change that you wish to see for yourself, and being a sovereign individual here. One who is free and cannot be contained or controlled or overpowered, because you're your own person here, uniquely and divinely created to do very special things here on this earth here. So by you taking a stand for yourself, you're very much supported by your spirit team and the universe. Higher ground advantage we see here in that 7 of Wands here, being above the situation here. The 6 of Wands, someone having very strong ego here is what I'm getting with that 6 of Wands. Overcoming this and that ego energy being connected to the bully. Someone wanting to be a bully. And they want to be a bully because they have this bully energy from within themselves. Very possible that they were bullied very heavily in their upbringing, and this being a part of a healing process, you just being a part of their journey to help them to discover that trueness from within so that they can stop doing this to themselves and discontinue this toxicity when it comes to others. It's a wrap, Jack. Let's see what we have on the bottom. We have the Chariot, and that being that Cancerian energy wanting to come through. This is all 4 nights. Where I do feel that this is connected to the 7 energy. I feel in the lower vibration, it may be about this person here utilizing a magician energy in a way that is not of integrity. And if they're making that choice, that simply is going to be a karmic return for them as they are building up unwanted karmas. And I shouldn't say unwanted. Nobody wants these particular karmas is what I'm trying to say. And so what this person is putting out there is definitely going to return back where, again, it's an unwanted energy, but this being a part of that awakening experience for this person. Now, as far as the upside of this Chariot energy, I feel this is about that security and that protection. The Egypt, very strong Egypt presence wanting to come through, but the guidance and the safety and the protection of being able to move forward and move forward successfully in your beautiful Scorpionic way here with this reversal energy. There's just being a part of your destined energy as a part of your fate and what is taking place for you with the 7 energy. Going back to the 7 stars and then the 7 of Wands. 777 energy is coming through. Getting Pisces very strongly connected to this and the magic from within you and being able, again, to sit back, to have this rest period, to be able to observe and analyze and to make the best decision doing what is right for you. 7 energy is also about you being on the right path here. So continue to do what it is that you're doing in that integral way, but also not taking any shit and making sure you continue to keep up your boundaries and do what's best for you, even if it is also about who it is that you have a very strong connect to when it comes to your loved ones and doing what's right and what's best and what's true. 7th house energy is also very strong Libra energy, so I do feel that you're taking the negative energy of Libra on one side of the scale and transmuting that energy and bringing balance to your life and helping others to bring balance to their lives here too as well by taking a stand and really building boundaries and doing what's best and what's right and what's true for you, and also moving forward and moving forward successfully. We have that movement energy here. I was guided to put this here too, and I noticed it's separate from this energy where I feel that this is about a 5-point star energy that is here for you, connected to an Ace of Pentacle energy here. This being the center of all of these here, that's just speaking to the sound stability from within you and you having the power of that magician energy even more to be able to manifest and overcome any obstacles that may come your way. You're very much divinely protected and supported, loved, nurtured, and cared for. And so is this individual here too, but they're blocking that energy there. So this is just confirmation, again, for you to let you know you're on the right path. Continue to do what's best and what's right and what's true. And divine will always see you through. Scorpio moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.